5, 4, 3, 2.
And it's game time. I'm Connex5. We're in 2K4 CTF. We're going to call this PUG number 1 of the night, or the first full PUG that I've casted. This is going to be map 2. We're going to be playing some Vault City. We just saw a really close game actually went into overtime on Pistola as each team traded caps early and then traded caps with about 3 minutes left. With a bunch of emphasis on mid, as you will see in Pistola. I would expect to see something similar in this map, although being much more straightforward, this can be a more high-scoring map. You definitely still have that heavy emphasis on mid with all those power-ups, and another map where it's not so difficult to get the flag moving out of the map or out of the bases into mid. It's really you're going to be seeing these fights over the flags happening, trying to cross. Not like I said, not unlike Pistola in that regard. So I wouldn't expect to see a whole lot of scoring on this map if they played the same way. We're going to watch Shinobi once again playing in base D on this map, just like he did the last map. Looks like Blue opting to only play one on the flag. I think they maybe have a roaming defender up front. That could be Poisonbagels. Looks like he may be roaming around, maybe pushing up a little bit. See Blimpo with a quick grab and piston right there. Very effective getting out to mid. See, even with two defenders in his way, he was able to get all the way out to mid right there. You're going to see a lot of flag runs get just outside the enemy base and then go down, or even get just back to their own entrance and then go down. And you see red team coming in, gonna get this grab. Blimpo doesn't hit the piston right that time, or maybe gets knocked out of it by enemy shots. Amp will be up. Let's go ahead and get a camera on that and see if anyone picks it up. I think that was Arc that grabbed it. Yeah, there he is in mid. He's going to be able to cover with this amp. He's going to need it because red team is all over him. He's going to go down. His flag carrier is up in high mid, trying to put some room between him and the enemy defenders. Does a good job zigzagging around those boxes. Breaks line of sight. He's got one on him. Killer sneaks up the side and gets the clutch return right there. Once you get back into your base with the flag, you're typically in really good shape to cap. That's one thing about this map that again has in common with Pistola, is that it's pretty easy to seal the base behind your flag carrier. Oh no, now might have been doing a little bit of tweaking to his settings. I'm not sure. Again, I see he's still got that high beacon trajectory. Not sure if he's still figuring out what works for him. So he's going to go down and they're going to get this flag moving. Let's go catch up with the flag carrier. Mintek's going to go out high, run straight into some red defenders, drop low, get more rockets to the back. Arc with a grab. He's going to go down too. See, it looks like Ono and Mwalt playing defense again. So it looks like everyone's pretty much on the same positions this game as they were last game. And why not? You ended up with some really close, really close matchups there. Arc there with a crazy little accidental move, a little fake out going bottom. Got stuck on the arch. There's a nice piston across mid, but no one there to get the pickup. I heard Amp taken. Not sure who grabbed it. Arc had timing on it. So I would expect one of his teammates grabbed it. There it is. Actually, Blimpo grabbing this one. So he's going to be an enemy base with Amp. This is bad news for Blue. They need to focus him down, because he's certainly capable of pushing a map across mid with Amp alone. Saw him do it last map. He needs to get it moving, though. Ono's probably not very experienced with running this flag here. It's probably going to be a little bit tentative. But able to get it out to mid, and then get this pickup, they can keep it moving. They do get the pickup, but he goes down again. Arc taking advantage of the red team all being out in mid. He's going to go out high. Rockets down on Corky. Going to go down this lift, probably up the ramp, maybe try to piston across mid. Yep, there he goes. A nice little weaving flag run right there, but not going to be able to get it across. Let's go catch up with some more defenders over here then. Poisonbagels here playing this more roaming position on blue side. Probably going to be up top a lot, and maybe pushing out some mid to help with power-ups. Definitely going to be dueling Blimpo a lot, as Blimpo is trying to get these power-ups and come into red base. Oh, you see Amp getting taken by Blimpo. Let's go catch up with him. He's going to ease his way into blue base. He's only got 30 health, so really needs to pick up some health. Able to take one out. Take out the other, but the third attack takes him down. That's the danger. Once you have amp in your hands, you're going to become a huge target. So if you've got low health, you can pretty much count on going down quickly. See a big fight over mid. I presume the 100 armor is coming up soon. Sounds like it got taken. Didn't catch. Oh, there it is. So Blimpo got it. Took some damage though, so it's already more or less going to be negated. Yeah. Well, actually, he still got 97. He might have had some 50 armor already. He's going to go up into red base. Probably try to get a flag grab. Probably going to grab and try to piston. He's in. Nice mid-air combo there as he got knocked back in the middle of it, but wasn't able to get a kill there. Corky grabbing, going to get rockets all over him, not going to go very far. I think what we're seeing right now is both teams are being very tentative. They don't want to. They know that the last game was a defensive struggle, and they don't want to give up the first cap and go behind, given how hard both teams have had to work to get these flags moving. So they're dropping back a lot. You're seeing a lot of emphasis on mid, a lot of their mid players dropping back. Not a lot of three-man offensive attacks going in. If you can do that on this map, you will almost always get the flag out. Not a hard map to get the flag moving. So we see a whole bunch in blue base right now. Red's still able to get this flag moving as they have amp cover, and that's why blue is dropping back on them. Can't blame them, as again we've seen Blimpo single-handedly push flags across the map with that amp. So blue's going to fall all the way back and kill out that flag carrier, get that returned, get things reset and nice and calm for them. We're going to watch Shinobi play a little bit of defense here. Completely missing Blimpo, just matrixes around his shots with that translocator. Does a masterful job of just popping around and juggling him by changing his location. So we're 7 minutes into this game now, no cap by either team. We've seen, once again, a very defensive-oriented game by both teams. It kept it close last game, so we're definitely going to see a close game this time. However, what you may see is with neither team being able to get the flag across with two players on offense, they're going to have to move their mid players back into a fully aggressive mode, and that's going to open up their defensive side. So you may see what we saw last game, which is once a team gets more aggressive and pushes someone forward and commits them to attacking, the other team turns around and gets their flag across too. We saw them trade caps twice last game before finally breaking the tie in overtime. Wouldn't be surprised to see something similar here. One team's going to have to push a third person into the other team's base to get these flags moving. But again, of course, that's going to leave your flag a little more susceptible to being moved on its own. Seeing a lot of fighting in mid right now. I'm not sure what the timing is on these power-ups. Sounds like Blimpo just got the 100. So he's going to go into enemy base with this 100, just try to kill them out and give his flag carrier time to move. Corky's running with it. Corky actually covering himself. Blimpo able to get that pickup because the defender went up the lift. So an accidental little juke right there. Big break by Red. They're going to get back into their base here. They can get this flag returned as they're going to run into... Wow, a double kill by Mintek with the rockets. Doesn't get the flag carrier. Keeps himself alive long enough for his team to get in front of Blimpo, though. So now blue team's going to get this flag moving. They have plenty of cover. They should be able to get this out of the base. Blimpo gets... Wow, a nice timed return by Red as Blimpo goes straight to his flag stand. And Red had no chance to turn around and get that flag moving again because it was returned right as he landed on it. So Blimpo now running with this amp. He's going to go straight out to mid. Double kill coming out. Multi-kill. He's playing insta-gib right now. Every person he shoots is pretty much going to go down in one shot. He's got Corky covering behind him, so he's going to walk this one all the way across the map. Blue's going to come in, but they're going to take a ton of damage from him. And Blue able to dive in and get that return, though. So a clutch return by Blue. 2 seconds later, and that would have been a cap, and that would have put a Red up by 2, and that may have been the nail in the coffin. But just about halfway through this map now, it's still only a one-map game or 1 point map. We see Red winning the fragging battle a little bit, but with so much emphasis on mid, that doesn't necessarily mean that they've got a huge advantage here. That one cap is really the only number that matters anyway. We have seen both teams contesting all of the power-ups. So while Blimpo seems like he's been getting a bunch of these, I can confirm that once we get to him. There we go. Okay, those stats can't be right. I've seen Blimpo with greater than 0 power-ups. There we go. Yeah, 5 double damages, 100 or 400s for Blimpo, so he has been doing a good job controlling these power-ups. But the blue team has been contesting them, so they've been helping negate them. We saw that on Pistola, where they dropped back, trying to negate them. They're doing a good job this time. Mintek with some fancy flag running there, able to elude the defense, but no one there for the pickup. Sometimes there, what you'll see is a flag runner juking and dodging and really just kind of letting his instincts allow him to evade the enemy defense, and that can be very effective, but if you don't know where you're going ahead of time, you can't tell your cover to meet you there, and then if you go down, there's no one there to get your pickup, and I think that's what we saw right there. It was a good job with Mintek by avoiding the defense, but his cover didn't know where to meet him to get that pickup once he did go down. Xenos getting that flag moving and getting eaten alive by rockets. So both flags going to go back. And it looks like... Let's see. Who am I trying to catch here? There we go. Mintek running that flag, doing a lot of rockets running on this map. This is a tight enough map. It's close enough quarters where you can really do that. You can run the map, or you can run the flag with prediction rockets, with some flak ball spam. Really kind of old school in that regard, especially in mid. Hit scan is still very effective, but it at least gives you the option of running with spam behind you. As you see, Blue able to relay that flag across the map, tie this game up there. They finally just all grouped up and were able to, basically just caravan that map across mid. Blimpo's out, but he's only got 10 health. You can kill him with an assault rifle. Lightning gun works too. That goes back to base. So both flags back. No power up spawning. Back to square one with a little under 8 minutes left. Blimpo's moving out to mid. Gonna go down. They get a pickup by Corky though. He's down to 10 health though. Manages to make it up the lift, so anything's gonna kill him. But he's putting a lot of space in between him and the defenders. See the nice cutoff by Blue, jumping straight in front, but a good pickup by Blimpo. He's already low again though, so a ton of damage coming out to these red flag carriers, but Blue needs to get this flag moving on the red side. They're not going to do it. There's going to be a return coming in the very last second. As Blue able to get that clutch denial on the red stand and the quick return there. That emergency grab right there just saved the cap and maybe the game for them. Don't see if the power-ups are spawning. They may have been grabbed already. We're going to go ahead and join up... maybe with some Poisonbagels. I think he's playing more of a mid role for Blue. We've seen him doing a lot of dueling with Blimpo out in mid. And you see Poisonbagels still doing that forward roaming role, I guess is what you'd call it. Once again, trying to negate some of these power-ups that Blimpo keeps coming in with. I think we just heard him grab 100 armor. This PB is going to stack up on ammo and get ready to try to fight Blimpo back. Blimpo coming in, getting the best of him there. These two guys, clearly the best fraggers in the game right now. So they're pretty much content to just sort of butt heads all the time and try to keep the other person in check so that the rest of their team can play their game. Mintek in a cross mid right now, right all over him, not able to get that pickup. They had cover in position, they just couldn't quite get there, got body blocked. So good job by Red though, getting in between the offensive cover and the flag. Go ahead and watch Mwalt play a little bit of defense here. Of course, yet another map where you've got a minigun in the base, so Mwalt going to feel right at home on here. He's going to catch up. Took a nice combo by Mintek. Mintek's going to grab that flag. Let's go ahead and watch him. That didn't last long as he goes down really quickly. And it looks like... Did Killer drop back to D? I think Killer may have dropped back to D and Ono on offense, if I'm not mistaken. So Mintek now getting this flag out to mid. Not much health. He's going to need some cover. Making good use of those. Wow, is that an air rocket coming in there? The lightning gun killed him. I think that rocket hit him too, though. So both teams once again getting these flags moving out to mid, but just not able to frag their way across. I see, especially Blimpo and Poisonbagels pushing up to mid and making things really, really come to a standstill there. Here an amp taken. Who got that one? Looks like it's Blimpo again. 100 and amp coming in, so they're really trying to make sure they take him out. Poisonbagels and whoever else that was. Oh, that was Shinobi. Okay, able to take him out before he gets a chance to use those power-ups. Smart move. Blimpo doing a really good job controlling these power-ups, but the blue team, for their part, keeping track of him and keeping tabs on him, so he's not able to just run in with 100 armor and an amp and fight 2-on-2 battles against the defense, because he's going to win those every time. Nice prediction combo coming in there by Shinobi. Knocked Blimpo off the flag. Not sure he wanted to return that one there. Probably just accidentally backed into it. Doesn't really matter as he's going to get that cleared. Arc running with no health. He's going to go down quick. Corky just pulling up the shield, but he's going to run right into Poisonbagels in that high. However, he is out in front of him, gets a nice double kill cover by Blimpo. He's going to be going out high mid. He can piston into his base from here if he wants to, but his flag is gone, so he opts to just save the health. Casually come back to mid. Takes a lightning gun from across the map, but Blimpo there for the pickup. He's going to get back into his base. If this flag comes back, they'll be able to take the lead, but Poisonbagels is on him now. Needs some cover. There it is. He's got two people on him. So they're in a good position for a flag standoff here. Might want to back off into his... Well, no, he's going to wait for his 50 armor to come up. Oh, there we go. Get Amp Shinobi in on him, trying to take him out. There you go. Amp getting that return. They still have red all over the place, though. Nobody transing over to get the return, though. Red flag is just sitting there. Nobody gets the return. Arc able to get the pickup. Blimpo's desperately trying to extend this flag run, saying, get this return. Do it now. Did he kill himself with that combo? I believe that's what we saw was a... Not entirely sure. Maybe it didn't kill him, but it certainly... Yeah, there you go. Art going down to a combo, his own combo. So a little bit of anti-clutch play there. And what we've actually seen in recent experiments is you can actually kill your teammates with your own combo. So maybe that's what Ark was going for there. Was going for the elusive double kill, killing 2 of his own teammates and 2 of the enemy. Certainly would have been bookmark worthy. Matter of fact, that one will be bookmark worthy. Book it. Gonna watch Ono going in on offense here. Head to head with Poisonbagels. Gonna be a difficult fight to win for most folks. You're probably better off just trying to elude him. Now Ark pushing across mid. Ooh, gets messed up on that lift, so he's down to 6 health. Gonna be able to get towards that health, but Mwalt gonna cut him off. Blimpo's gonna piston across mid. Mintek with the multi-kill is gonna clean things out a little bit. So he's gonna get that flag moving, but he does go down. Blimpo in good position, can piston to his stand, timed return again, but he doesn't get the return. Killer, there you go with the pickup. Just like how they capped the first time. Able to time that return as they're on the stick and not give Blue a chance to come in and get an emergency grab to get it off the stand. And with 45 seconds left, still time for Blue, but given how well the defense have been holding up, you can pretty much expect Red to compress all the way back into their base. We're going to go ahead and watch this red flag. They are going to have everybody back in their base, pretty much just holding down for the last 40 seconds, last 30 seconds rather. PB trying to run this flag. He's going to get it pretty far. He's actually got armor, so he's going to get out to mid. Both kills coming out behind him. He's going to get across. If he can get into his own base safely, he's only got 1 or 2 people in front of him. One goes down. Mwalt with the return, and that'll do it. If he doesn't miss that jump, he's got a chance to get all the way back into his base.
4,
But it looks like we got some anti-clutch plays by multiple players on blue. And that seals the deal for red. There's some highlights and some lowlights from that one. But either way, two really close maps played there. First map into overtime in Pistola. Second map, Vault City, almost into overtime. And I might just join a PUG myself next.